This is Ron from Super 8 to Video. I put together a playlist on color balance. As I put out videos on this subject, I will leave a link in the description below. In this video, I show how to create a color palette like the one now on display. Once created, you can use the eyedropper to correct the color balance on any film. Having this option, you are no longer restricted to the colors in the film. Now, an infinite set of colors can be chosen from. After setting the color balance using this method, one can delete the palette. The film will keep the changes. So let's start the tutorial. I already created 4 overlay tracks and put the video I will work with on 3 of the tracks. Click on this symbol. If you do not find it in this place, it is probably over here. Then click on FX, click All, click on the search window to activate the search feature. Type Color Swap, then left click and hold until you drag Color Swap onto Overlay 1, then let go of the click. Now double left click Overlay 1. This allows us to customize the color swap filter. Click Customize Filter. Click the box above Source Color. A tool built into Windows called the Snipping tool will now be used. There is no shortcut to the Snipping tool. Come down here and start typing Snipping tool. When the blue scissors appear, click here, bringing up the Snipping tool. Notice here next to delay, there is no save icon. Click this arrow next to mode. Select Window Snip. Hover the mouse over the color palette we brought up. The color palette is the only thing that should be clear. Everything else the Snip tool has put a white haze over. I now click, which takes a picture of the color palette. It happens fast. You may not even think something happened. Notice now there is a Save Snip icon next to Delay. I will move it. See, it is just a picture, and the original palette is back behind. Click this Save Snip icon to save it in the location you want. Name it first. I will call mine My Color Palette. Notice up here I am saving it to my desktop. Click Save. Close these windows down. Do not forget to remove the color swap filter from the overlay track by clicking this X. I am now pulling the color palette onto track 4. For what we are about to do, both the color palette and the clip need to be on the overlay track. When finished color correcting, the palette can be deleted. So if you are trying to use the palette and things are not working, make sure the clip you are changing is on the overlay track and not the timeline. Now I will change the color temperature to the film on the top left. This film needs it changed as far to the cool side as allowed, which is 2000 degrees. On the film to the top right, by applying the eyedropper, using the palette just created, I will change its white balance. The film to the left is just a reference to compare the results. The film on the bottom left is so we can see what we started with. By previous testing, I found this box brings the skin tones and color of the blue dress more to my liking. I am clicking randomly on the palette. Look at the results. Again, selecting this box recorrects the skin tones. I will play the 3 films and randomly stop it playing so you can compare the results. Remember, the top right film is the film I used the palette on. The top left film only used the color temperature and is set to 2000 degrees. If you create a palette, remember, it is just a picture. Save it on your computer. The same palette can be used over and over when white balancing dark or light scenes. This is Ron from Super 8 to Video, signing off.